Welcome to the tutorial for Stomp Arena. During the first part of the tutorial, we will cover movement basics. To begin, move to the right until you find the next yellow circle with a question mark. To move right, hit the D key or right arrow on the keyboard. If you are you. Now that you know the basics of jumping, it is time to learn more advanced. Now we will learn how to wall jump. When a player jumps, they can stick to a solid non-sloped wall or object by pressing the jump button while touching it. To stick to a wall, make sure that you are touching and facing it, and then press the jump button. The player will then stick to the wall. You can then jump again by pressing the jump button and reach places you normally could not. You can do slightly different wall jumps by pressing either the left or right movement buttons while jumping off the wall. A player will fall off the wall if they do not jump within 5 seconds or if they take any damage. You can wall jump only once. To reset and be able to wall jump again, you must touch the ground. Reach the next message box by wall jumping. It is time to put your skills to the test. I have planted a bomb at your bomb site. You have 2 minutes to defuse it before it blows up. Good luck. If you should perish, press the jump key to respawn and try again. Congratulations, you have proven yourself worthy by successfully defusing my bomb. We will now go on to the next part of the tutorial. Beware, it is more treacherous than the first part. Haha. When teleporting, it is best to move away as quickly as possible. If another player teleports on top of you, they will kill you. Take it slow with the next lava pit. Unlike the previous one, it will kill you. Watch out for the dark pit ahead. A dark pit indicates that you are close to the bottom of the level. If you fall off the bottom of the level, you will die instantly. It is time once again to prove that you have what it takes to keep up with my intellect. I have planted another bomb at your bomb site. Use the skills you have learned to find and defuse it. You have 5 minutes to defuse the bomb before it blows up. Make haste. It is time once again to prove that you have what it takes to keep up with my intellect. I have planted another bomb at your bomb site. Use the skills you have learned to find and defuse it. You have 5 minutes to defuse the bomb before it blows up. Make haste. It is time once again to prove that you have what it takes to keep up with my intellect. I have planted another bomb at your bomb site. Use the skills you have learned to find and defuse it. You have 5 minutes to defuse the bomb before it blows up. Make haste. It is time once again to prove that you have what it takes to keep up with my intellect. I have planted another bomb at your bomb site. Use the skills you have learned to find and defuse it. You have 5 minutes to defuse the bomb before it blows up. Make haste. It is time once again to prove that you have what it takes. Impressive, you might have what it takes to take me on and get your revenge. However, bombs like death come in threes. Enter the teleporter if you dare to go on to the last part of the tutorial. Haha. For the final part of the fireball is one of the most common power-ups in Stomp Arena. When a player picks up the fireball power-up, the bouncy fireball is another fire-based weapon similar to the regular fireball. When the player fires it, it will move in a wave-like pattern in the direction the player aims. Boomerang fireballs are another fire-based lower-tier power-up. When a player fires a boomerang fireball, it will fly off in the direction they aimed. The morph power-up transforms the player into a power weapon. While morphed, they can break bricks with their head. The bricks may contain useful things such as power-ups and boulders. Dynamite is the strongest of all the lower-tier power-ups. However, it is the only weapon in Stomp Arena that is completely stationary. After a player picks up the dynamite, when a player picks up the proximity sensor power-up, 2 proximity sensors are added to their inventory. The sticky bombs are a lower tier weapon with spikes allowing them to stick to enemies. When a player fires a sticky bomb, it will fly off in the direction the player aimed. When the player picks up the feather power-up, they are given a cape. When the player has if a player has the cape active and presses the jump button while falling, their gravity will be high. If a player jumps with the cape while fully charged from running, they will fly off into the air and soar to spectacular heights. If they touch any enemy players while if you are in flight and are flying down, you can press the poop is the only power-up in Stomp Arena that you do not want to pick up. If a player touches the poop, the next tier of power-ups we will learn about is the medium tier. Medium tier power-ups are homing rockets are slow and have a short range, but they make up for it by packing a punch. When a player fires a rocket, when a player fires the V fireballs, 2 fireballs will fly off in the direction the player aims. The fireballs will split in a V. Turtle shells are a fast and powerful weapon. When a player fires a shell, it will fly off in the bombs like shells are a fast and powerful weapon. When a player fires a bomb, it will fly off in the direction the player is aiming and bounce off any. The marijuana inhaler power-up does not damage enemies and instead heals the player. When the flash bomb is a strategic weapon players can use to blind their enemies. A player uses a flash bomb. The energy sphere is a tactical defensive weapon that the player can deploy. Once deployed, the Firebird power transforms the player into a Firebird with unique abilities and allows it to fly around the level. When the player picks up the Firebird power-up, a single Firebird is added to their inventory. They have 60 seconds to use the power. The final tier of power-ups in Stomp Arena is the high tier. The Cloud power-up provides invisibility. When the player applies it, they will become invisible for 1 minute. When players pick up the Necklace power-up, they will heal 250 hits. When the player picks up the Damage Ring, they will have a pink glow, and any damage they deal will damage other players. The Flamethrower is a powerful weapon that can quickly take out the strongest enemies, but it has a limited range. When the player picks it up, the Mega Bomb is arguably the strongest weapon in Stomp Arena and is an excellent choice for a crowd of enemies. When a player picks up the Mega Bomb power-up, a single Mega Bomb is added to their inventory. One of the main combat mechanics in Stomp Arena is stomping. A player stomps another player by jumping. Spin jumping is another combat mechanic in Stomp. If a player shoots a weapon while spin jumping, it will fire 2 shots. The first shot will move in the direction you are aiming, while the second will move in the inverse direction. A player can only fire while spin jumping once. After they shoot their weapon, they can't shoot another. I have planted 1 final bomb for you to defuse at your bomb site. If you succeed at defusing it, you might finally be worthy to take me on and get your revenge. You have 5 minutes to defuse the bomb before it blows up. Time is of the essence here. I have planted one final bomb for you to defuse at your bomb site. If you succeed at defusing it, you might finally be worthy to take me on and get your revenge. You have 5 minutes to defuse the bomb before it blows up. Time is of the essence here.
You fail it!
I have planted one final bomb for you to defuse at your bomb site. If you succeed at defusing it, you might finally be worthy to take me on and get your revenge. You have 5 minutes to defuse the bomb before it blows up. Time is of the essence here. I have planted one final bomb for you to defuse at your bomb site. If you succeed at defusing it, you might finally be worthy to take me on and get your revenge. You have 5 minutes to defuse the bomb before it blows up. Time is of the essence here. Congratulations. You have completed the tutorial. Congratulations. You have completed the tutorial. You can exit the level by touching the exit sign.